Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's kind of a Friday and yeah, getting a little festive, which is why I'm seeing so much going on with the eye look. And if you've been following me on Instagram and on Facebook, so you would have known that I usually do quite festive looks around this time, and I also did a carnival look, so you're gonna link that in the box to the top, so you'll see a carnival look that I did before. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I am Mosai, and thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my new subscribers who are joining me for the very first time. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. Button. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and ask me anything in the comment section. So by the title of the video, you know exactly what it's about. I'm gonna be talking about items that I have been loving so far for the year 2020. They're nothing new. They are items that you know you have it, you ain't playing with it much, and yeah, because you're buying new stuff. But I have been really feeling some of these items that I've gone back into my makeup drawer, and I'm like, you know, if I you there, like, what are you doing chilling up in the corner there? Let me just like get some use out to you and see. And I have fallen totally back in love with these items. So let's dive into the video now and talk about the items that I've been loving. Yeah, oh God, I can't stop flinging this here. I just don't know what it is. Alright, so the first item we're going to talk about is the Juvia's Place concealer, and I have been loving this concealer because for me it has worked so well under my eyes. It has really brightened up under my eyes, and I don't know why I wasn't playing with it more. I think the first time I used it I probably did use a little too much, so I didn't like how it went on and how it sat on the skin. But of lately I've been using less and less concealer under my eyes because I really don't have much of a reason to use it other than it looks slightly discolored than the other parts of my face, which is normal for anywhere around the eyes. It's always a tad bit darker than the other parts of your face. So yeah, and then I don't know. So now what I've been doing now, instead of using like shading the whole under eye area, I've just been putting like little dabs of it, even if it's not this concealer, any other concealer, and then waiting for a few seconds for it to dry down a little bit and then smudging it out. And I have been loving how that has come out and how it looks under the eyes and how it looks on the face and skin and how it lasts during the day. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. Why was I just smudging a set of concealer under my eyes? God alone only knows. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. But hey, I have learned a new technique. I've upgraded my facial routine, and yes, I've been using this and I've been loving this. I've put in a few more orders for this concealer. I would highly recommend using it. It lasts during the day, doesn't raise up and looks awful. My advice though is, as I said, to dab it like in 3 little spots under the eyes. I usually dab 1, 2, 3, wait a few seconds and then blend that out, and this thing sits so beautiful under the eyes. It works better for me than I've been using the Elegant Pro Concealer. I like using that on my eyelids for my eye looks because that is what I did on the eyelids, but under the eye sometimes it creases up and raises up and looks awful. I love my Covergirl as well concealer, but this one has stolen my heart. In the drugstore range, this is a must. I would highly recommend you get this, but do not smudge too much under the eye because it does look cakey when you do that. When you use just like 2 to 3 dots under the eye, it comes out perfectly, and yeah, I would recommend that. Switching to the local front, one of the items in the local scene that I've been loving also is the Sacha matte face powder. Now I use this a lot. This for me is just like super duper amazing. It just like goes on your skin, looks flawless, has your skin looking matty, and like, who you messing with, girl? Like, you're not ready for all of this. You ain't ready. This for me is amazing. I love the fact that it's a local brand and they have been doing their thing. There has been a bit of controversy with them in the past, with the competition and all that dramas. We ain't even going there because we ain't talking about no drama. We just talking about working. So I use the perfectly translucent, what color is the shades? Like what was this? I think they just have like dark light and something. All it's saying is perfectly translucent matte face powder, and I always look for this one because I know what it is I'm buying. I use this, it works great. I use it on clients as well, just to set the foundation, because if you have oily skin, I would highly recommend you setting that foundation. If you have dry skin, the foundation is going to sit there, you don't really need to set it. But if your skin super duperly oily like mine, I would use the Sacha matte translucent powder. I just use it along the jawline. I do not use it much under the eyes. What I do use under the eyes is my LA Girl powder. For me, I find that looks so good. It doesn't look cakey. When I use this under the eye area, I find it looks cakey, and I'm not too fond of the Sacha Buttercup powder, putting that directly onto concealer. To me, sometimes it looks cakey and breaks up. We'll do an updated facial routine makeup video, and yeah, have it up for you guys. The next powder will be the Fenty Beauty, and this one is in Nutmeg. It's the Pro Filter powder, and I love this powder. This like real good. I need to get one that matches my skin though. This one has a bit of a red undertone, and if you're yellow, it doesn't really work too well, because you would see the red patches on the face. But here I mix this with the matte translucent and put some under my eye area here. Like, we not even bothering. Mix them with the little red and yellow from the matte translucent. Doesn't look bad at all. And you would see that, because I did that. Like, you seen anything wrong there? No, nothing wrong, nothing patchy, nothing cakey. We doing we thing. Like, we popping it up with that one. I like that one. That one is really good. We popping it to another local brand, and that would be the Cara Mia Cosmetics. I love their black waterproof pen liquid liner. I use this every single day, especially when I go to work. And like, what the pen of it is not as thin as the Benefit pencil, but just to draw the line there. You can even create the wing with this. Like, just put some tape there if you know that into the technique of winging it normally, and you need a thinner point. Just put the tape and just put this one. For me, it works so good. I love it. It's an amazing product. I'm really proud to say, you know, this is Cara Mia Cosmetics. This is a local brand, and they support local. So if when you use the item and you post a picture on Instagram, on Facebook, they comment, they see how beautiful it looks, and sometimes they even repost your picture onto their page. So that's like super duper great, especially for up and coming makeup artists. So if you're just a makeup enthusiast and you like using local brands, I would highly recommend, you know, getting familiar with a lot of the local brands. Support local. It is amazing. It's just like, this was one of the first brands for me that really started reposting my pictures on their page, and I was like so enthusiastic. I wasn't into the makeup thing as much as I am now, and I just would post like one or two things, and they would always be like, oh, this look amazing, this look awesome, and I'm like, and then I saw it on their page star, and I was like, yeah man, I like when brands do that. I like when they support local. I love when they support just not because they have 2 million subscribers or 2 million followers. They can have 5 followers and the makeup popping and they're posting their pictures. I like that. Brands need to take note of that. When people using your product, no matter how much subscribers or how much followers they have, and they looking damn good, you can post their pictures on your page. Like, get with the program. Like, get with it. Them thing. Yeah. The next one would be the Milani Make It Last. I love this. One of my friends on work, Tanya from on work, was telling me about the Milani, and I was like, you know, I have to really try it. I went to Wonderful World because Pennywise doesn't carry it, and they had it on a sale, and I got it for $59, and I have been in love with it. But the only problem is that Wonderful World, they don't carry Milani anymore. Like, what the frick? So I may have to go and buy this online and bring it in. It's the Make It Last setting spray this. It gives you 16 hours where to set your foundation or your makeup or whatever. Me, I love this. This I really swear by. I would highly recommend you getting this at the drugstore because this is so good. If you're not in Trinidad and Tobago, if you're not in the Caribbean, you most likely you could get it in any drugstore in the US or otherwise. But in Trinidad and Tobago, we usually get this at our Pennywise outlets, or hear me, Pennywise Wonderful World outlets. I wish Pennywise would carry it, dude. Like, or they're gonna make money, you know. Just bring in the Milanis. You're gonna make money. The other two items, it would be the Covergirl Trublend Matte Foundation. I use that in 15, and the Revlon Colorstay 24-hour foundation. I love these two, and I use this one in caramel. Look now, these I swear by. I swear by it. They are absolutely awesome. If you're looking for a foundation where you don't have to do no sort of blending, you don't know how to do no sort of work, you just put on a primer, pat that foundation, and voila, magic. That thing is like all over your skin, and it blends out perfectly once you can find a perfect match though. So find a perfect match. I use, if you're like close to my skin tone, I use 15D in the Covergirl and Caramel, and 400 in the Revlon. So yeah, these two I would highly recommend. You can get this at Pennywise in Trinidad and Tobago. The Covergirl is $65.95, and I think this was $70 something. I can't remember now, but I think it was $70 something. That's the list of items. These are items that I have fallen back in love with, things that I've decided I need to use more of, and yeah, money spent for them too, you know, so yeah, you got to use it. So if you liked the video, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section if you have any questions on any of the items that I've made mention on. And yeah, so we're going on to the next video, right? So I'm going to be talking about in that next video something that you might like. Alright guys, so see you guys in the next video. I really enjoyed making this one, and really rediscovering my love for some of the items that I made mention of. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye.